Hello, welcome back to the mini studio today. Well, from the last video, you already know what I'm going to do, right? Because I've been crazy playing with these already. Yep, these are the primary elements. They're from Color Art. They're at colorart.com, but it's spelled fancy. And I'm going to put a link to the bottom at the bottom of this video so that you can go check out Leslie Onstad. She created these. It's a dry paint system. That's the best I can say, and the best way I could describe it. Where when you're doing normal pouring and you've got your cup and you put your color in it and you put in a little bit of water, some pouring medium, maybe some Floetrol, you know, all your different additives that you do, and you measure them out, try and get the right consistency. Well, what Leslie has done has taken really high quality pigments and added little magic things to them that I don't know anything about. But then she created this Vivid Polypore, and it's a specific carrier for these colors. Now what you do, it's got everything in it. You don't need to add pouring medium to it. You don't need to add Floetrol to it. You just add your pigment and your Polypore, and that's all you have to do. I've mixed all of these up, and these are really, just really iridescent, luminescent, beautiful colors. I'm not kidding. You can tell by this that they're really pretty, but look at the colors once they're mixed up. And I saved one so you can see me mix it up. These are the colors that came out of these. That's this one right here. It's Spice Pumpkin. And it is literally jumped out as probably my favorite color in the bunch. It kicks off like a gold hue to it. But look how creamy that is. Perfect. And all I did was mix the pigment with the Polypore. Boom, done. Ready to pour. So I'm going to show you this one. I waited on this one because I wanted to show it to you. Because, well, it's called Mystic Blue. And it looks really blue, right? Wait till you see this. Of course, it's going to be a bottle that's not going to cooperate with me. There we go. So let's see, I'll put it here. This is not even, what I'm mixing into is not even quite an ounce. So you know what, I'll just get all these guys out of here. Boop. So this here is not even an ounce. It's about, I don't know, 3/4, a little bit less than that. So I'm going to be generous with this. This is a, Leslie sent these little scoopers, and I believe they're an 1/8 of a teaspoon. So I'm kind of filling this guy up a little bit. Leslie, you'll have to tell me if that's too much, because I don't do directions well. Look at this color. And it does look really, really blue. And it is. But I haven't even started stirring yet, and you can see what's coming out in this. See that? So I even saw some yellow pop out of there. Yep, see how it's kind of a greeny blue. It's really beautiful. It's also one of my favorite colors just because it kicks off so amazingly as far as having more than one color kind of present. Almost equally. It just depends on how you look at it. Get some of those greens down there. With the kind of painting I do, I really wouldn't even mind if this wasn't completely mixed, but this time that's how we're going to do it. Because I wouldn't mind if I had little blooming pieces of color. What you're seeing there is bubbles, because look how... Oh, let's get it in the camera. It's just the thickness is perfect. But this turns into kind of this teal color that if you look at it one way, it kind of kicks off a blue. If you look at it another way, it kind of kicks off green. It's really pretty. So those are the colors that we're going to be pouring with today. And I'm going to do a swipe with the black. I just want to see how these colors pop up in a swipe. Because to me, I know some people are afraid of swipes, but swipes to me are one of the easiest ones to do because I've done them for so many years. Because to me, it's my go-to technique when a painting is not going the way I want and I've overworked it and it's kind of falling apart. I'll just do a swipe. It's a really good way to save a painting. Okay, yep, I do see pieces, some grit on there, but maybe it'll make the painting even better. Oh, here's another look at that Mystic Blue. I'm just not even going to stir. I'm just going to bring it up here. I've got to keep it under the lights. Can you see the blue and the green? It's a crazy color. All right, so we're done with the Vivid Polypore right now, and I need to get my big piece of Yupo. I'm a drizzler, but I want a lot of the yellow here. I want a concentrated amount. Some over here. That is the, what is it? The Sunburst. See how, I don't know if you can see how pearly it is. Okay, I don't want to pour that over that color. What do I want to put? I'm going to do the Mystic Blue. Actually, I'm going to save that and do the Mediterranean Blue. It looks really kind of opaque right now, but that's part of the Polypore. I'm pouring this a certain way for a possible future project because I've been getting really into bedazzling lately. Let me show you an example. I am actually in the middle of working on this one, but it's this kind of a thing that I'm doing here. And so I kind of want to do that on this after it's dried in a certain way. So if it works out, follow along. There will be another video. I always say if, because I know how fluid acrylics work. Every plan you can have in the whole world, and it'll do what it wants to. I don't want to overwhelm that green, and I don't want to put a lot towards the yellow because I don't want it to turn all green. Probably shouldn't have put that under there. Okay, what color was that? I think that was the Guatemalan. I'm pretty sure it was. I put them all away. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, that's Guatemalan green that I just put down. Okay, this is the Mystic Blue, the one that I really like. I'm going to put some of that between those. Whoa! I'm not used to using my tool to... Oh, what's in there? Ooh. There's actual pigment still on the spoon of the Mystic Blue. Well, maybe I got my wish of having some extra undissolved pigment in my painting. So pretty. I love this color. Alright. Now my warmer colors. Oh, that Spice Pumpkin is crazy pretty. Look at that. And that's what's left of the Mediterranean Blue. Look what it does with those colors. Pretty! Okay, and I don't want to leave the yellow by itself. So I'm going to put a little what is this? No, it's peony. Playful Peony. I really like that color too. Pretty. bit of that spiced pumpkin. Where's my spoon? Oh, I already dunked it. So we'll do it this way. Here's some. You can have some too. You too. I'm finger painting now. Look. Dude. Alright. Gloves and then swipe. Ooh, it's a little too humid today. It was tough changing gloves. Oh, this is already starting to dry. That's quick. And handy. Some more color down there. I get some more of the Guatemalan green. I don't really care about the sides too much. That's why I'm not really being careful on the sides. I just want to see what I get with this whole pull. So I think we're about ready. I just got to move some stuff. And for the pour color, I'm using Liquitex Mars Black. Basically, it's paint with a little bit of water and a tiny bit of pouring medium. And normally, you know, if you've watched me for any length of time, on swipes, I really don't like to have a lot of the swipe color at the bottom where it takes over the painting and you only see a little bit of color. This time, I don't care if it does that. That's kind of going to be part of my future possible blinging method. We'll see. I think we're good there with the black. Okay. I hope this is just a one swipe deal. That would be nice. I'm going to run out of black. I can tell already. Ooh, it went clear to the end. I'm going to use my other side just to get this side. It's not grabbing. And one more little one. Alright, what's your bad self? Okay, I'm going to run my Yopo off to the sink while this kind of blooms a little bit. Okay, I swear I just walked away for a minute. What is going on here? This is cool. I haven't even torched it yet. wobbles. It's too bad I can't tilt this. Because it is taped down, but okay, I'm already digging it though. I can rock it a little bit, I think. This is just the little piece of countertop that I'm doing it on. Plus I've got a cup of black paint sitting up here. Let's take the glass off the table. And let's try this. There you go. There you go. Get down there. Today's episode of KMS, we're tilting tables. And I got all kinds of stuff in the way here. So whatever I did on the second swipe over here, it just didn't like it. I wonder if I could put a little more black on there. Let me get a little piece of Yupo first. I have no gloves on. This is my life. Let's put some new black down. Because I can see that the paint's mixed right there. That's not what I wanted. I don't know if I have enough black or not. I know that's the tape that I'm working with right there, so I'm not worried about taking that out. See if we have enough to work with here, just to make this kind of all match. A little better. Okay, at least once it pops, it's not going to have that mixed in, so it looks a little more cohesive. Okay, I went to do some cleanup and let this sit for a little bit. This is kind of cool. These colors are freaking amazing. So what I'm going to do is bring you down here so you can look at some of this. I'm not even mad that I got all this black, because that will work into the bedazzling that I want to do. So let's get you down for a look. Okay, that's what it looks like from this side of the table. Yeah, some of those, the blue mixing in with it. Oh, this is just yummy. Okay, so that's some seriously sparkly primary elements from Color Art. And as per usual, we're going to take a look at it when it's dry. And this is going to end up in another video because I'm going to bedazzle this later. Loving it! Be right back. Okay, so this is dry. It's actually been a couple of days because I got busy. So, yep, there's a lot of stuff wrong with this, but what I'm really focusing on is what these colors did. So I want to get up by a window here, and then we'll go over the bad stuff. I can get the color on this. It's really hard through the camera to show you how absolutely blingy and gorgeous these colors are. Maybe if I go outside. Okay, that's a little bit better. I just hate coming out here because it's so noisy. But look at the colors in this. I mean, really? And you're not seeing what I'm saying. I know this already, but it's these pigments are amazing. Look at that. How they shimmer and oh, okay, so I'm in love with primary elements and I'm gonna be doing a lot more. So let's go through some of the stuff that's wrong. And remember when I poured this, I wanted to leave room to do more to it. And that's exactly what I got. I got some big crazing in this, and that's absolutely my fault, because about 20 minutes after I walked away from it, I came back and it was on a tilt. So I stuck something under the board and it tilted it back too much. So that's what I got. But you know what, for what I'm gonna do, for normal painting, this is no good. I would have to sand this down on the canvas. Oh, I thought that was a hair, but it's not. And it would be a mess. But crazing in this instance isn't going to be a deterrent for me, because I'm going to be going in here with my pens and some other things to kind of bling this up even more. It's going to be a multimedia piece when it's done, but I wonder if that shows. God, look how pretty that is. So, there's our first little run with primary elements, and guess what the next video is going to be? Yeah, more, because I got to get into this. Thank you so much for your support and all what I always say, but I hope you go out and be creative today.